I struggled with my alcohol for nearly 10 years, and for the majority of that time, I just so desperately wanted to have a normal relationship with alcohol. I wanted to be one of those moderate drinkers that could go out and sip on a glass of wine and not feel like they need to order another bottle, or people who could go days and days without drinking and it wasn't an issue, or people that could show up to social functions and if there wasn't alcohol there, it was no big deal. That's the type of person that I wanted to be. But instead, the type of relationship I had with alcohol made it feel like the alcohol had hijacked my brain and I wanted to drink every waking hour where I wasn't working. I wanted to have alcohol as part of my daily life, and even just one alcohol-free day was really difficult for me. And when I started drinking, it was really hard for me to stop until I drank until blacking out or passing out. Sometimes I would be a normal drinker and have control over alcohol, but it would be a result of me really white knuckling it and forcing that control and just being annoyed at the fact that I couldn't drink like I wanted to. Like I wanted to drink more and I was just forcing myself not to. So after struggling with this for nearly 10 years, I was really starting to come to the conclusion that maybe I would never be one of those normal drinkers. Maybe I was one of those people who couldn't drink because I clearly had an issue with it and couldn't control it. And maybe I had to quit drinking forever because if I couldn't control it, this was just going to continue to be a problem in my life. But the challenge with me is that I did try to quit drinking literally dozens of times over the near decade that I battled with alcohol, and I would end up returning to drinking again every single time because really I had this overwhelming desire to drink to where I could go a couple days, a couple weeks, or a couple months, but eventually I would return to drinking again simply because the desire was so overwhelming and I would just say, forget it, I'm just gonna have a drink. So I was really stuck in this unhealthy relationship with alcohol where on one hand I could not stay sober from alcohol, and on the other hand, when I did drink, I didn't have control over alcohol. But in 2017, everything changed when I learned about an alternative treatment that's called the Sinclair Method that's been around since the 90s. A lot of people don't know about it, but this alternative treatment actually helps people to reduce their drinking over time. It's not an abstinence-based treatment like the majority of options out there. This treatment actually works with alcohol. So I started it while I was still drinking with the goal to reduce my drinking and really experience more genuine control when I drank, not white-knuckled control, and really become one of those normal, moderate drinkers. So I started on this treatment with the goal to really cut down on my drinking and have more alcohol-free time and just not drink until blackout anymore and just have more control over my alcohol consumption. And this treatment was life-changing for me. I'm not even joking. It was not an instant fix. It didn't happen overnight, but month after month after month, the longer I was using this protocol, my drinking just continued to reduce over time. My interest in alcohol started to fade away. I was genuinely preferring alcohol-free time. And when I was drinking, I had this control back. I wasn't drinking until I got drunk or blacked out. I was drinking a few drinks or a couple of drinks and just calling it a night. So if you're someone who is currently drinking and you want to be more of a moderate drinker or a normal drinker, I definitely encourage you to look into the Sinclair Method. All my videos on here are about it. I also have a link in my profile where you can learn more. We have a program that supports you through the treatment. Of course, you can do all kinds of research online. I have a lot of success stories on YouTube as well from other individuals who have had success with this treatment. So reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Bye for now.